gentlemen, friends and family, welcome. Can it be any more beautiful? A warm summer evening in New York City, looking out on the river with the heart and soul of Manhattan surrounding us, Miss Liberty behind me, and this glowing couple in front of me. In this moment, nothing can be more beautiful than this. It means so much to Heather and James to have you all here tonight as they take their vows to become man and wife. And it means so much to me that I've been asked to perform my best friend's wedding ceremony. It is so great to see everyone, all of the nearest and dearest to the bride and groom, especially under the stunning chuppah for the marriage of these two incredibly loving, caring, selfless, and generous people. I would like to take a moment to remember family members who are no longer here with us physically, but whose gifts of love and compassion has always been and will continue to be cherished and remembered. James' grandparents, on his mother's side, Irving Yankowitz, and on his father's side, James and Agnes Messenger. Heather's grandparents, on her father's side, Dorothy and Ralph Alex, and on her mother's side, Rosalind and Solomon Fox. I would like to especially take this time to remember Heather's mother, Susan Fox. Susan was incredible. She was fun, free-spirited, charismatic, beautiful, and so loving. She was taken from her friends and her family way too soon. Being fortunate to know Susan, even as a child, there is so much of her in both of her amazing daughters. Today, we are surrounded by the positive energy that was always present when you were around her. Heather, whatever world she is living with, you have always had her at arm's reach. And I know that you've embedded your favorite picture of her in your bouquet, so not only is she with you in every step that you take in life, but she walked down the aisle with you today so proudly. I always knew I would be standing by your side on your wedding day, but I never imagined I would be in front of you performing your wedding, asking you and your future husband to take your vows. I know that this will be one of the most special and memorable moments of my life too, and I thank you both from the bottom of my heart for this true honor. It is believed that each time two people fall in love and marry, the world comes that much closer to perfection. A successful marriage must be created. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful, and it's not only marrying the right person, it's being the right partner. I once read that reciprocity was the foundation of friendship, and that is exactly how Heather and James' relationship began, as a friendship. They found each other literally in a web of millions of people. And for whatever reason it was, they both literally clicked. It took them both time, since we all know timing is everything, to realize that what they had actually found was love. So we begin this ceremony with anticipation and excitement for the bride and groom as they take the significant step in their lives. James, I have spent a lot of time with you in the last few years, but I knew from the start that your soul was kind and passionate, and it didn't take me that long to realize how much you loved my best friend. I speak for everyone here tonight when I say thank you. Thank you for making her smile every day, for making her feel safe in your arms, and loving her unconditionally. Anyone who has spent time with the two of you can see it for themselves. Heather loves caring for you, making you happy. She loves being the woman you want and need, and she loves starting the one fire we know you'll never put out. The one in your heart. Heather, one day I turned around and you were in love. You found everything that you were looking for in James. Someone loving that you can trust, someone who can take care of you the way that you could him, and someone who understands that you think with your heart. Before your vows are declared, I ask you both to confirm that it is indeed your intention to be married today. Heather and James, do you come freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage? If so, answer, we do.
We do.
Having understood that it is indeed your intention to be married to each other, now comes declaration of marriage vows. Heather and James decided not to write their vows. Instead, I separately asked them the same question. When was the moment you knew it was real love? I wasn't looking for a date, but a specific place and time, a moment, a feeling that they had in their heart. Heather, please read what James wrote.
It was on the first trip we took to Lake. Oh my God! It was on the first trip we took together upstate to Lake Placid. We spent the day together on this little beach, swimming and just floating in the water. We started talking about how beautiful and amazing the summertime is up there. We both said how amazing it would be to spend one day in the same very place except with the family. In that moment, I looked at Heather. I saw her true beauty. She is so loving, entirely selfless, and has the most uplifting, bubbly personality. I could feel it in every touch of my body, and my mind told me that I could never love anyone more than I love her. I could see us 20 years down the road, with kids in the exact same spot, making that same trip every year. In that moment, on that day, I knew I didn't want to go on or be anywhere without Heather by my side, always and forever.
James, please read what Heather wrote.
Towards the beginning of our relationship, James took me to Lake Placid. When shopping in town, I spotted a jacket I liked, but decided to pass on purchasing it. The next morning, he told me to stay in bed and relax. He was going to get us coffee and breakfast. When he came back to the hotel room, he not only had a breakfast, but he went and bought the jacket for me. It made me feel like this is someone who makes me feel so special and put me before anyone. James does hundreds of little things like this for me all the time to make me happy. But this one stood out. It was then I knew he could be the man to make me happy for the rest of the time.
Apparently that was a special weekend for both of you.
It was.
The two of you got engaged. The two of you fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter. You're about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in the other. And there's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up, and you're saying to the other, every experience that I'm going to have, I want you to be a part of. At this time, I ask you to hold each other's hands and look at one another. James, do you take Heather as your favorite person? To laugh with, go on adventures with, support her through life's tough moments, be proud of her, grow old with her, and find new reasons to love her every day?
Yep.
James, please repeat after me. I, James George Messenger, choose you, Heather Falix, to be my wife.
I, James George Messenger, choose you, Heather Falix, to be my wife.
I will always love you.
I will always love you,
be a comfort and safe haven to you.
be a comfort and a safe haven for you.
Got that over.
There's still more. Listen deeply and respect you.
Listen deeply and respect you.
Uphold you with my strength, never take you for granted.
Hold you with my strength, never take you for granted.
And give thanks for all you are to me.
And give thanks to all you are for me.
I promise to be faithful, to tell the truth,
I promise to be faithful and tell the truth,
to share the good and the difficult times,
to share the good and difficult times,
to care for you when you need me.
to care for you when you need me.
This I pledge with certainty till death do us part.
This I pledge with certainty till death do us part.
Heather, do you take James to be your favorite person? To laugh with, go on adventures with, support him through life's tough moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him every day?
I do.
Heather, please repeat after me. I, Heather, take you, James, to be my husband.
I, Heather, take you, James, to be my husband.
I vow to stand with you in the days to come,
I vow to stand with you in the days to come,
to honor you, to change with you,
to honor you, to change with you,
to hold our love dear, to be passionate with you,
to hold our love dear and to be passionate with you,
to share the struggles that come to us.
and to share the struggles that come with us.
I promise you this from my heart, with my soul, till death do us part.
I promise you this from my heart, with my soul, till death do us part.
Yeah. Will you, Heather and James, be each other's partners from this day forward? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, and love each other absolutely, for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next?
We did.
They all do, sure.
Look it up.
Okay. In wanting this particular moment to be one that we all share together, I ask everyone here tonight to please hold hands to the person next to them. Aw. Thank you. So what we're doing here is we're creating a circle. It's a symbolic circle, of course, but I want us all to share this specific moment together to really feel the love that surrounds us here tonight. I want us all to feel the love and look around and look at this beautiful couple as their minds, bodies, and souls become one. As their worlds collide, their stars align, and as their future as a family starts here. People often say that wedding bands are a perfect circle, with no beginning and no end. But these rings did have a beginning. The stones were formed a long time ago deep with the earth. Eventually, a series of lucky events caused them to rise up on the surface, where someone dug them up. Metal was then liquefied in a furnace at Doral Refinery, molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. Your wedding rings are the outward and visible signs of the inward and invisible bond which already unites your two hearts in love. Like your wedding rings, your love is unending. No, wrong one. Heather.
What?
Heather, as you place this ring on James' finger, please repeat after me. I give you this ring, wear it with love and joy.
I give you this ring, wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end, neither will my love for you.
As this ring has no end, neither will my love for you.
James, place this ring on Heather's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I I marry you.
Wear this ring always as a sign of my love.
Wear this ring always as a sign of my love.
Heather, James, wear these rings as a reminder of the promises that you made here today. As you look at these rings over the years, I hope that you remember that you created something invaluable. And I am confident that you will protect the commitments you've made to one another tonight. Having witnessed you declare your vows and exchange rings, your family and friends are excited to congratulate you and give you their good wishes. I would now like to call on your family to convey blessings, the traditional 7 in number, to you on your wedding day. Stephen, Lois, Noah, Melissa, Brandy, Dylan, and Brad, would you please come up?
May your lives be filled with health, love, and laughter.
May you always have open and honest communication with each other.
May you respect each other's individuality and give each other room to grow and fulfill your dreams.
May you both enjoy and cherish the home and family you will create together.
May you find ways to experience new adventures with each other. Throughout your times together, may you travel. May you have new ideas. And may you share your progress.
May you always be best friends, better together than either of you is apart.
May you give each other the gifts of tenderness, joy, harmony, fidelity, and enduring love.
Thank you, everyone. You can all return to your seats. So I have here a makeshift Kiddush cup. But in this moment, this cup symbolizes unity and the sharing of one life. As you both drink from the cup, may you share all the sweetness the future brings. May you find life's joys gladdened with true compassion and love. Please don't take a really big sip.
Big enough, Heather.
We're just as excited as we are.
A little premature.
Yep. Heather and James, you have heard the words about love and marriage, have exchanged your vows and made your promises, and celebrated your union with the giving and receiving of rings. So, now, by the power vested in me, by the City of New York, on this day, Saturday, September 12th, 2015, it is my honor and my delight to declare you husband and wife. James, you guys kiss your bride. For everyone who has a calendar lily on your seat, please raise it to create an arch for the newlyweds to walk up under.
Get up.